Do you want to record? That would be fine. Thanks. How do I just?
It's started. I think it has the time over here. In the corner. I think you just press the screen and stop it.
Okay.
Are we going?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you say, Danielle?
Oh, I thought it was a line.
A line is a breadthless length. And does anybody agree with that or disagree with that? So this is agree. Raise your hand if you agree. Disagree? Any other suggestions? Yeah. Do you have any other suggestions? A line segment? That's very good. So what he meant when he wrote this was a full line, and it continues forever. He does define later what a line segment is. So this is just a line. And take 30 seconds to write your definition of a line.
Does that mean it can have a curve in it?
What he meant by this is that it should be straight and it should go from one point to another, but he will get there in some of the later common notions.
Wait, so are we defining it as a line segment, or is it
A line, a straight line that goes forever.
it
That's
doesn't
what
connect 2 points?
It's just a line that goes forever. And we're going to get to that really quickly. So why do you think it is worded like this? Does anybody know why he might have worded like this?
It was written a really long time ago.
It was written a really long time ago. Right. Well, any other reasons why? That's a very good reason. Yeah. Any other reasons why maybe? Infinite wasn't a thing. Yeah. In the 300s, they had no idea what infinite meant. They had no idea how to define these things. And in fact, Euclid had to convince a lot of people of his definitions and why they should take those for granted. So he was doing kind of the basics here. A couple more. This is an example of a line. Let's read this one. And this one's kind of long, so let's zoom in. There we go. That's a lot better. A blank is a plane figure contained by one line, such that all straight lines falling upon it from the center among those lying within the figure are equal to one another. Wow. What do we think? Any guesses? Circle, yeah. And in fact, he's really careful about talking about lines as circles being the same distance from the center. So when we're constructing our circles in this class, we're going to be really careful. That's what a circle is. And there's a few ways that they've done that. In the past, they've used string and a pencil, and they used the string to go around, and I would have shown you that.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because we said a line was straight, and now he's saying the figure's contained by a line, so that can't be straight.
So here's an example of a circle. So it's a plane figure, which means it's flat, right?
Right, I get that.
It's a plane figure contained by one line. So this is the line that they're.
That's not a line, because it's not straight.
There's.
I thought we said it had to be straight.
We did. We said that.
You said it was straight, but it's a
Oh,
breadthless.
he didn't say it was straight.
It's a breadthless length. That's what a line is. Sorry, I misspoke. I apologize. Thanks for correcting me, Miss Snook. So it's contained by a line such that all straight lines falling upon it to the center are equal to one another. So this slider would let you move around the circle so that you could see that it was a center. Okay, one more, and then we've got this. Of triangular figures, and blank is that which has equal sides.
Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral triangle. Yeah, exactly. So equilateral triangle. Oh, we forgot circle. So add circle if you haven't already. And equilateral triangle. Does Euclid in this mention anything about the angles of that triangle? No. What does he say? Anybody want to take a stab? Someone we haven't heard from. Yeah, Daniel.
It says the same, 3 sides are equal.
Okay, does that mean that they have the same angles?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't really talk about it. So in his proofs, he actually goes through, and he never mentions angles. So there is no mention of angles in Euclidean geometry. Angles are a pretty recent discovery and application to geometry.
So he doesn't call it a triangle figure then?
He probably doesn't call it a triangular figure. This is what his definition of a triangle is. It has 3 angles, but they don't actually use the measurements of angles yet, because there wasn't a precise way to do that before.
You would say a 3-sided figure.
Yeah, a 3-sided figure or a triangle. This is translated from Greek a long time ago, so the translations are a little bit off. All right. Postulate. This is another one that we're going to be talking a lot about in this class. Postulates. What do we think postulates mean? What is a postulate? Maybe a science person can talk about that.